This is a video tutorial for the song Hosanna by the band Hillsong United. The version I'm doing is mostly off the album All of the Above, although probably some elements of what I'm playing will be stuff from the I Heart Revolution with Hearts as One recording, but it all kind of works together. Not any huge changes, so without further ado, here we go. Okay, so Hosanna, there's a lot of different guitar parts. For the electric, the majority of the song is composed of leads, so we'll start with the intro one. It's played with a dotted eighth note delay on it, but I'll play it straight without first, just so you can hear how it sounds. So, you're using basically your four highest strings for this whole lead, and it starts up around your 11th fret. So I'll just play the notes slowly to start with. So this is the lead. So that's the whole intro lead. It's pretty straight up. If you can find hand shapes that make the transitions easy, so you can get it to sound nice and smooth. So that's basically it. You start up that shape up around your 9th and 11th fret, then you move that exact same shape down to your 6th and 4th. Then you have this shape and this shape are the exact same shape, just 2 frets higher. So that's that. So this is that lead with delay. So you can hear, adds a bit to it. So, that's the intro. That's all there is to it. So then next comes the verse. There's nothing really on the record for the first 2 chords of the verse, the E and the C sharp minor. So I just generally do a little bit of picking on those chord shapes. Alternatively, there's a little thing that I like to add in sometimes, and you can kind of hear it in the song. It's a walk down with octaves. So you have your E octave, so on your A and G strings, going on your 7th and 9th fret, you do a little walk down, so you start there, so that's on the end of the E minor, going into the C sharp minor. You can just do a little, just to walk into it. The next part that's actually a lead is on your F sharp minor chord, so I like to have those ring together, so it's a little kind of walk up and then the walk down on a part of your B major. So the verse with delay added and a little bit of picking on the E and C sharp minor would be like, so that's what happens in the verses. In between verses and choruses, you're picking on the same shape that you use at the very beginning of the song to start the intro lead, but there is one difference. You got a little walk down. Or, depending on where it is in the song, so it'd be like, you'll get the context more when I play it with the song. So that's the intro and verse and kind of in between verses and choruses and stuff. The next part is the chorus lead. This for sure happens in the first chorus, and the next chorus is when the song's built up a little more. Sometimes it sounds good to play this, sometimes you just want a straight chord. So basically, it's a repeating pattern in the chorus, and you're only changing your root note. So the root note are the same as the notes the bass is playing, so it starts with a G sharp, A, B, C sharp, and kind of continues from there. And in between each of those notes, you've got just picking on your highest two strings open. So it sounds like... So that's the lead in the chorus, and you can pop delay on that if you can. Now, the next part, I guess, is the solo. So the solo, you'll want to give yourself some distortion on it, and the majority of the solo is on your B string, and a little bit goes up on the E at the end. So I'll just play it slowly. So here it is. So, and I usually put delay on that as well. There is just one more lead in the song, and I think it's only on the iHeartRev version, but I could be wrong. The rest of the song is just chording. Basically, it's during the bridge halfway through, when they take the break and there's kind of a little instrumental business in there. It's a little octave walk-up, and it starts on your C sharp minor, then your D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. So it sounds like... So that happens during the bridge. I think that's all the parts. The rest of it is just chording. So now we'll do the song with the record.